Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sunday night. Come on in and join me. Terry Ann Hyman here. This is the energy focus for my Empowered Spirit show. I know, I'm on a little late tonight. I was at this amazing talk. Rob Greenfield, very unusual character, person, activist, making his own food, getting out of the system. Very inspiring. I'm not sure how he did it, but very inspiring, Rob Greenfield. And I really wanted to hear the lecture tonight. So I'm here now. Yay! So we have a lot to talk about. First and foremost, let's talk about the podcast. Summer is a season about growing. So I brought on a guest, Susie Crater, about your business. And it's about how we, especially all of us in the healing arts, the creatives, how we really can turn our business into something, really get the help we need, really be inspired to really work with what we're doing, charge our worth, and open up to all of that energy. Power from your profits. It's a really great conversation. She started as a hairstylist and sold it in one of the largest hair spas around, and then has gone on to help other companies, $1 million businesses. Do not let the $1 million intimidate you. We talked about how we, as a healing arts professional, small business, can take some steps to help us grow and bring this forward. Great interview, super sweet. She's very spiritual. She really is. I really love the conversation. Check it out. And a big shout out to Mert. Thank you very much to Forecast Salon, our sponsors, a hair salon. How coincidental, right, on the show? Perfect topic. That is really into inspiring, educating, bringing creativity to the forefront for our community. So thank you so much for sponsoring the podcast. So last week we had that huge full moon. It was intense. I agree. I have to admit I had a really great little fire ceremony. It was one I haven't done in a while. It was just so beautiful to be outside, feel the elements, and it was a big energy. It really was. That Cancer energy is that sensitivity. It was asking us to slow down. It was asking us to really feel our emotions. Cancer is that sensitive part. Yes, it is. But when we get to the root of who we are, when we get to those energies, it can help you to grow. It really can. And I know it's not always easy to be sensitive, to feel your feels, right? It's not. But on the other hand, we can't just keep stuffing them and stuffing them. So that full moon last week, it really pushed on some of us. Look at our relationships. Look at our truths. Look at where we are right now. If you think about it, last year at this time, we were all still at home. I had COVID, right? It was right at my birthday. Speaking of which, it is my birthday week. Hence the symbols all over me. I couldn't resist. But think about the changes we're in right now. Everything is different. So where are you? Where are you in this path? Are you still doing the same things and not happy with what you're doing? Have you made changes? Are you growing? These are the questions to ask. I had to kind of laugh at myself. I was looking around my garden this morning, and I remember when I was first planting everything, and I was in this place where grow, really wanting to, get everything to grow. It's like, okay, Terry, that's not how it happens, right? You have to sit back. That's what summer. And I'm looking around, I'm going, wow. Things really did grow the minute I surrendered. And so that's kind of the energy. We want to move forward, but we also have to be in the presence. We also have to be in the present moment, I should say, and allow for things to happen as you open up to those deeper parts of who you are. There are so many trends that's going on. I'm not an astrologer. Check out Mandy Ray's podcast, her videos, her YouTube channel. But I will say energetically, it is affecting each and every one of us. All right, we have a lot of Neptune energy. What about your dreams right now? I will say too, next week we'll talk about it more so, but we're going to be moving into the Lion's Gate, a portal of energy, downloads of codes coming in, downloads of information about your path and what you're doing. Things are shifting and changing. So what you could do for that is really tune in. What is going on within you? Slow down. Spend some time in walking quietly, nature, meditation. You know me, meditation. Spend some time to do that, to ask these questions, all right? We also have a Chiron Retrograde. I think it goes retrograde this week. Chiron's that wounded healer, that wounded part of you, that victim energy. Let that be your healer, all right? Let that inspire you to open up to the lessons that are inside of that. Don't get caught in the victim energy, but use it to grow. I know this happened. I know this pain is there for me. Honor it. We talk about that in tapping. It's a great tapathon. 24 hours. Jean Monticelli. Take my hat off to you. Some great teachers. All for a cause as well. But it's like that part where we can love the parts that are hurting. We can really acknowledge, you know what? This is hard. This is hard. But If I love it a little bit and shine a little light on it, I can work through it. And I know for me lately it's been a little different. My path has shifted and changes, but I keep coming back to that. And of course I have an amazing daughter that's like, Mom, you could do it, right? There she is. She's on there. And it does remind me, I can do it by taking it one step at a time. I talk about this all the time. I have this beautiful medicine wheel. It's like, how did you do that? One rock at a time. And so I remind myself the same thing, one rock at a time, one emotion at a time, one feeling at a time. Little by little, you start to open up to a bigger part of who you are, and you find the ways to move through these changes. Everything is different. Think back last year, right? We also have this week, besides my birthday, we also have Leo energy coming in, all right? The sun shifts into Leo on Thursday. Leo is powered by the sun. Leo is that lion, that courage, that grace, that pride in who you are. And Leo comes right in the middle of summer. It's like, let's have fun. Let's take all that we've been doing and planning and growing, and now let's get out and let's have fun and let's find the joy. So we're going to feel some of that opening up. This middle part of July is going to be pretty active, and you're going to feel a lot of that forceful energy moving forward. Don't forget to slow down. Don't forget to slow down. Really, it's so important. Take some time, sit back, read a book, take the time to notice where you are, be outside, be with Mother Earth. Mother Earth right now is our biggest teacher. Look at the weather patterns. All right, I know down here in the south, not so much water, a lot of dry heat. We see that, and then all of a sudden downpours. Where do you see that in your own life? Where is that reflected? All right, things are going really great, bam. Things are going really great, bam. Like, where are you feeling that in your own life, and how can you sit with Mother Earth and listen to how she is coping with it? Listen to the wind, listen to the elements, and get those messages. Notice your dreams. So this week, we're in the release phase of the moon. So where can you let go of any kind of fear to open up to your sensitivity? Any kind of fear of being vulnerable? Where can you let this go and know that that's really where your strength comes from? When you open up, when you share, when you can really just even maybe a little bit of your picture. You don't have to share everything, but maybe a little bit, and maybe somebody else too can relate. Yeah, I'm going through that too. So good to hear what you're doing. This is how we become relatable to other people. So we're in that release phase. Leo comes in on Thursday. Notice your energy. Notice the growth. We'll talk about the new moon next week and this whole Lion's Gate opening up as well. But for now, get outside. Notice the growth around you. Notice the growth within you. And allow yourself to grow, to blossom, and to open up to a bigger truth of who you really are. Not what others want you to be, but who you really are. All right, so let's take a moment and just pull all of this energy in, and then we'll look to the cards for guidance. So I have some sweetgrass. If you don't know sweetgrass, it's very sweet. This one's really still a little fresh, so it's hard to light, but I love to light sweetgrass. It's a little sweeter in the smell, right? Sometimes the white sage can be a little intense. And it also, too, reminds me of my very first spiritual teacher. I met her 25 years ago this month. She always burned sweetgrass. So wherever you are, if you can, light a candle, light some incense, take a moment, see the smoke, see the fire, see how that ignites within your own self. And if you can, close your eyes for a moment. Exhale all the way down, deep into the earth. Inhale, bring that breath all the way back up, all the way into the higher realms. Exhale all the way back down, grounding, centering. Inhale, as you do, call in your energy. Call all that energy back to you. Call in your spirit. Feel this energy coming in around you, affirming my spirit as well. Take another breath, bringing it up the body. And exhale all the way back down, coming into the heart. Right in the very center of your heart. Know that you are known as you connect with a greater source. Know that you are loved. Feel that connection. Exhaling all the way down deep into the earth and taking a moment as we call in the energies around us. Notice where you are right here in this season of summer. As I teach in the medicine wheel, we find ourselves in the direction of the south, where things grow, where we have fun, amusement, we sit back, we find the patience for our life. We call in that divine feminine to nurture, self-care, self-love. We activate the wild woman, that wildness within each and every one of us, to love, to grow, to be creative. Noticing where you are right now as we call in the directions for guidance and protection to surround all of us to the south, the west, the north, and the east, above you, below you, right into the very center, right into that deepest part. Set an intention for your week and allow yourself to focus that intention right out of your third eye. Shine it along your path. Feel centered in your heart. Feel that radiance of your own light shining out with these intentions for you for this week. Taking another deep inhale. And exhale all the way down, deep into the earth. Just pulling all that awareness in for you. Blinking the eyes open, coming back, noticing a little shift, a little quiet, a little grounding. Interesting cards. They're all like kind of new beginnings. Here we go. The Fool. We haven't had the Fool in a while. So the Fool is about that energy within you to step forward on your path. Take a chance. Begin the cycle again. Open up to that part of you that wants to make the changes. All right? She's got her pack. She's got her sacred bundle. She's got the butterfly. Sometimes we see the dog in the traditional tarot, but this one's got the butterfly. That transformation for you to follow. All right, look at her. She's happy. She's alive. She's going to take that step forward. Where can you take that step forward into living your truth with all these shifts going on right now? All right, beautiful card as we start into this new season, as we open up to this new week. We also have kind of the party card, the Four of Fire. All right, so this card is about like setting the stage. I dropped one of the cards. This card is about setting the stage. Four is balance. Earth, fire. Fire is that creative, that inspiration. It's time to party, all right? Not just because it's my birthday, but it's a time to celebrate your accomplishments. What has grown. Put the flags out, decorate. I had the torches the other night. I had flowers, roses around the garden. I had the sunflowers. Yeah, decorate, celebrate. All the many things going forward in your life right now. We also have the Ace of Fire, which is like new passion, new desire coming forward. That full moon really pushed a lot of this through. That Lion's Gate and next week is going to start to open up even more. Passion, purpose, desire. What is your life's purpose? This new Ace is that new potential for all of us to tap into. And we also got the Ace of Water, which is water element for the summer. That's like this new self-love when you really nurture yourself and look at these sensitivities, look at all this stuff going on beneath the surface. This whole new energy comes forward. Now, sometimes, all right, I'll say this for many of you here, sometimes this means a new love coming in, but lots of times it's like a new love for yourself. Really, self-love is a win-win for everybody. When you're taking care of you and self-loving yourself, it allows you to help others do the same. It is a win-win. So beautiful energy. The Fool is fun. Start again. Do something new and different. Celebrate, party, put your flags out. Open up to that passion and desire. New beginnings in terms of your own personal path, your soul purpose, and new love. New self-love, new nurturing. Look at the blues, look at the water, look at the heart, look at the sun. All of this energy coming in as we move forward this week. So let me know how those cards resonate with you. Where does this open up a bigger part of your own path as you move forward this week? All right, let me know. Usual announcements this week. Teaching Tuesday mornings, 8:15 if you're local at Birmingham Yoga. I'm teaching over at the Yoga Circle, Energy Yoga, and at the JCC on Fridays at 11. Come join me in restorative yoga at the Yoga Circle at 5. Come join me. Ask me about my energy app. We're doing some fun things in that as well. I think I do have a Reiki 2 in August. All right. Mark and I. Mark, you're first. Mark, you get the 6 of air. So this is kind of a fun card for you. This is air. Air is our mind, our mental. But this is also saying like, okay, moving away from some of the struggles you've been going on, been going through, especially of the mind, like things you're telling yourself. But it's showing going to calmer waters, getting the help you need. Okay, I know who that is. But feeling a little bit less stressed and moving forward into calmer waters. Beautiful card. Yay. Marissa, you got the moon. All right, this is all about using your intuition, tuning in even more. I know you do, but I know that little logical mind of yours sometimes. So just really checking in with the gut feelings and opening up to that greater part. Use your instincts if you need to make a decision this week. All right? Let me know how you like those. All right. Mert, I can't wait to see you on Wednesday. Father of Air. All right, so this is a card about being fair and balanced, especially in the mental plane. Using the influence of like trying to balance out, probably at work, right? Trying to balance out the different aspects, trying to be very fair, trying to not get the emotions involved, but work in a more logical frame. Remove the emotions. I know sometimes it's hard to do in Cancer season, but that might be the way to go about it. Carla, Seven of Fire. All right, this is about passion and purpose. This is also, too, about you standing in your light and not worrying what others are projecting at you. Sometimes it can feel like people are, like, pushing energy at you, but mostly it's kind of because they're, like, jealous. Like, sometimes this can even be, like, feeling like a little bit of a fight. But standing in your light, that's really what's really important here. 7 is also our spiritual energy. So using that part of you that has been through, that knows what you're doing, that goes deep within yourself to stand stronger in that light. All right, let me know how that resonates with you. Rebecca Kelly, how are you? Rebecca, your card is Temperance. This is about balancing energy. All right, so this is about those elements. And right now, especially with that full moon energy, we had earth and we had water. All right, so what are the elements that you need to balance in your life? This is a little bit of that alchemy within our own spirit. Notice the ones that are out of emotion, out of balance, maybe too much, water being summer, Cancer season. Where can you bring that back into balance, all right? This is like about being that soul alchemy. Yes, resonates. Good, Carla. All right, got some hearts there. All right. Diane, how are you? Diane, we got the 8 of water. All right, so 8 is our number of abundance. Water is our emotions. And this card is kind of a funny card because it's about stepping over. Like sometimes if you're like, should I stay or should I go? Should I break up or not? This is a card about stepping over, letting go. All right, it means like this is old energy, but yet there's so much more ahead of you. The sun is shining. That infinity symbol's up there. Step over the line and you'll realize there's more to it. This has been holding you back. Old energies, all right? Definitely. Let me know how that resonates. All right. Janet, hi. Janet, your card is the Son of Air. So the Son of Air is a little bit of like, it's like kind of like that Gemini energy where you do your research, you look at both sides, you look at, sometimes they can even say the shadow and the light. So it's a way for you to use that influence into your day-to-day activity to be able to look at the whole pictures of things. Sometimes we only want to see one side, right? And sometimes people are afraid of that dark side, but you know what? In our shadows, and lots of times Cancer season deals with that because it's a sensitivity. In our shadows, that's where we learn. That's where we grow. So it's allowing you, can you see that? It's allowing you to open up to a bigger picture and open up more to seeing both sides of what's going on. All right. Anybody else? Did I miss anybody else? All right. I think I got everybody on both platforms. Definitely check out the podcast, especially if you're in the healing arts, especially if you're working for yourselves, or even just to really open up a little bit more of your own wealth consciousness. Really great episode. Susie was a lot of fun to talk to. And I actually have to admit, I actually took some actions from just looking at her, reading her book, and talking to her on the air. All right. Take a moment. Take a deep inhale. And exhale all the way down, centering your energy. Gratitude for the spirit. Gratitude for the greater spirit. Gratitude for that connection in your own life. As you open up to this week, hold that vibe. Let it radiate out from your heart. Have a great week. To your spirit, namaste.